There is a massive hidden cost to raising capital, and no one likes to talk about it. When I've surveyed companies, and I've experienced it myself, the biggest cost of raising capital is your time. It can consume your thinking, especially if you're dealing with professional investors. The amount of conversations you need to have between the investor, potentially your advisor, your team, your board, your etc. It can pull you out of the business and create all sorts of challenges. I remember my own personal experience in that when I went through this process, we'd raised a significant amount of money. The first board meeting that I had after that meeting, I had to let them know that we actually had a decrease in revenue since participating. And I thought I was going in there with fear. They turned around and said, was that because of us? And the answer was yes. Capital raising eats massive amounts of time. I've also been through the process before I built CapitalHQ, where I was going through a capital raise, and at the end of the capital raise, I just thought to myself, I literally could have generated that much amount in revenue. So you need to think about, and this is one of the important things for you to do, is think about what is the value of your time per hour, and not what you pay yourself, but what you're trying to create in value for your business each year, and then break it down to an hourly rate. And then when you think about how much time you're going to be spending on capital raising, whether it be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, etc., what is that value of time? And this is where it becomes important, because you have to get the psychology right off. You need to make the capital raising as efficient as humanly possible, because the meetings are going to need to be done, but then everything else around that needs to be super efficient. So one of the simple fixes I had for myself was I actually built myself a series of templates, frequently asked questions, and also a process to run. The reason for this is because then everything was structured, everything was already preset, and my work was done in the preparation phase, not during the raise. I still had to put in the time for the information sessions, the one-to-one meetings, the conversations, the follow-up emails, all that sort of stuff you have to do. But if you can template the majority of it, structure the process, and then also run it where it's super effective, then from your side, what you're doing is you're eliminating a lot of the actual extra work. And I'm talking, it could be 80% of what you do in the actual process. So next time, if you're going to your raise, think about what's all the things that you can set up in templates, how you can utilize AI for the process, and also how you can run different things at scale and be communicating frequently at scale as well, so that your conversations with investors are often 30 minutes to an hour, not 3, 5, 10 hours. This is how you make yourself more efficient when you're raising capital from high net worth and family office investors. There's one other point to this, is there's a sideline benefit. When you do this, you will notice by utilizing frequently asked questions, by having a systematic approach to making it easy for them to access your latest news and announcements and so forth, they will spend more time with that content than what they spend with you, because they want to do it late at night or first thing in the morning. That's when they can't really talk to you, right? So it's super important to set that up. You will notice you will have an improved conversion rate with potential investors. And if investors are putting in 50K, 100K, 500K, improved conversion rates add massive value to the amount that you actually end up raising. So make sure you take this on board and ask yourself the question, what is your conversion rate right now? And think about what could it look like if you could improve that by 50%, by 60%. How would that change how much money you brought into your business?